Kilkerran 12, a bottle that's worth tracking down or one to kick to the curb. I'm Jeff, this is Whiskey, let's crack on.
JeffWhisky.
First off, apologies for the strange close-up you're getting right now. It's not what anyone wants, so let's crack on with the whiskey, Kilkerran 12, and dive in on the experience. Described as the newest old distillery in Campbeltown, the connection with Springbank is coming through with the sheer integrity that's on this bottle. On the reverse label of the bottle, it clearly states it's non-chill filtered and no added colouring.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Which should be a rule on all bottles. It's got this wonderful straw colour. It's a solid 46 ABV and it's ticking all the boxes for any whiskey enthusiast. I think this is my favourite whiskey brand ever. It's got the right balance of basic, clean, to the point, to the numbers, with this amazing thick line drawing of a view that you can see at the distillery. The illustrations reflected nicely in all the font used. And a few moments later. Sorry, I love design. All in all, it's simple, it's clear, it's effective, it's brilliant. It's worth pointing out that the bottle shape has now changed to a more squat bottle to match the Springbank bottles. So for archive reasons, let's give this old style a good slappity slap. I gotta stop doing that. One day I'm gonna end up going through the bottle, and not in a good way. All in all, the experience, 6 out of 6. Brilliant. Right, so here goes on the nose. Oh, corking pop that. At first it's quite vegetal. You've got mushrooms, fried mushrooms. That's it's slightly peated and there's like a sooty smoke, so old chimney that hasn't been lit for a while, but you can still smell the embers in the air. This is a mixture of sherry and bourbon cask, and the bourbon's really coming to the forefront. You've got rich toffee, salted caramel, coffee, butterscotch Angel's Delight. Overall it's really nice, it's really nuanced, it's a mixture of different flavours or different notes in the nose. It's quite spirit driven, but it hasn't got ethanol or anything. It's more slightly antiseptic. Overall, really pleasant though. It's going to be a strong score of 4 out of 6 on the nose. Right, so no time to waste. Let's get to the taste. Cheers. Instantly, it's got a very, I've said mushroom again, but like a rubbery mushroom texture. Yeah, there's mushroom, it's meaty, it's malty, it's matey. Matey? Malt? Malt mates? Anyway, yeah, it's a really meaty, salted pork, lemon oil, a tad bitter, viscous, wonderful whiskey. The feeling inside the mouth is very dense, it's very heavy, it's very rich, it's lovely malty. At the end it gets slightly sweeter and the kind of toffee notes are there again, so I'm thinking Weber Original Sweets, I'm thinking butterscotch candies. And they're all these flavours mixed in with maybe gravy, like a meaty broth kind of. And it doesn't sound good, but it really does taste good. And for all that, it's a fantastic drop, and it's going to get a big 5 out of 6 Jeffs on the taste. Now, it's a value for money. The 12, like most Kilkerrans, sells out pretty rapidly, and they do often appear at slightly inflated prices after that. If you have a bit of a hunt around in smaller independent shops, I think you can still find the 12. I found the Kilkerran 12 in a little wine shop down in Dorset, and it sits between £38 and £42 if you exclude the reseller market. And at that price, it's a complete steal. Wonderful drop that just won't break the bank. So there's only one score it can get, and that's 6 out of 6 for the value for money. Now before the total, the scoreboard has had a bit of an update. I will try to do a little video or a blog post at one point just to explain why some bottles have gone up, some have gone down. I like to keep the scores fluid because when I get to the end of a bottle I might find the experience as it goes on enhances as it gets more air into it, or it diminishes in quality. And also to cover how prices change, certain whiskies shoot up in price. Right, with that faff out of the way, the big score for Kilkerran 12, it's getting an absolute whapping 21 out of 24 Jeffs. So for me, that's hitting very high on my leaderboard. If you've had Kilkerran 12, let me know your scores for it. Go through Jeff's judgment and see how you would rate it out of 24. Let me know in the comments below. I want to give a giant thank you to Ralfy for being my guest slapper in this video, and to all the wonderful slappers I've had who have sent me clips and videos and just encouraging me on my little silly channel. So all in all, thanks for watching and cheers to the next one.
JeffWhisky.